Hello again, everyone. Hopefully this video finds you well. Today we are going to take a look at a ration from Heather's Choice. I believe these are, well, they're field tested in Alaska. Are they made in Alaska? I don't know where they're made, but the company is out of Anchorage, Alaska, so I think that's pretty cool. This one I saw and I just had to get. Chicken mole with rice. I mean, come on. This has to be good, right? It just has to be good. And if it isn't, Heather, we will have a chat. But no, I think this is going to be great. So spicy, smoky, earthy sauce combined with shredded chicken and rice to create a decadent, adventurous meal. Yeah. I love mole. There are some people who do it well and some people who don't, but I think it's pretty cool. It's a very neat sauce. I wouldn't eat it every day, but I do like it periodically with some shredded chicken over rice. So I'm excited. I'm glad that somebody's taking a risk and bringing a different menu out there. Like, bring different menus. It can't all be beef stew. Listen, I love beef stew, but it can't all be beef stew. This is also one that could fall flat. I'm just gonna say that. Like fresh mole is, I mean, out of the restaurant, it's an experience, It's like a fresh tamale. Oh, fresh tamales. Oh man, okay, I'm getting hungry. But listen, we're gonna start with this. I think that I am hoping that this is good. So Heather's Choice has been pretty good to us. I don't know how many, I think I've only done maybe one Heather's Choice on the channel, but I've had, several of them out, on the trail, but I'm looking forward to it. I like their packaging. It's very simple. It's clean, nice colors, good package, smaller package too, which is good. So here are the nutritional facts if you're interested in those. Look at that, 530 calories. That's a big calorie punch there. I like that a lot. And their sodium is significantly reduced to other stuff we've seen. 360 milligrams, only 15%. Normally we see that up in the high 20s, 30s, sometimes even bigger than that. For the calorie count and the salt content, this is fantastic. Let's see here. Ingredients list. A little long, but again, it's not anything that we don't know. Like, it's just a lot of reasonable ingredients there. I'm so glad. I am so glad that people are going to a more easy ingredients list so it doesn't blow people's minds. It's great. But look at that, contains almonds? Almond butter. Oh, interesting. That's fascinating. Well, let's read through this. Vegetable stock, dried tomatoes, chicken, rice. Not that interesting yet. Onions, almond butter, raisins. Okay. Ancho chili. Okay. Ancho chili powder, olive oil, cocoa powder, garlic, sugar, sesame seed, chipotle, chili powder, cinnamon, dried cilantro, cloves, mole, and raisins? I'm going to have to look that up. I mean, I assume they're doing it as a sweetener as opposed to just adding a whole rasher of sugar. Cooking instructions. They are looking for 10 ounces. 10 ounces of boiling water. Wow. Okay. And then they have a graduated ruler here, which is kind of cool. So you're going about half the bag, a little more than half of the bag of water. And you'll have that with rice. Let's open this up and give it a smell. They have nice thick bags too. Like, I do not fear that these bags are ever going to go astray. A lot of rice. Ooh. It smells good. Definitely a lot of cinnamon in there. Or very strong cinnamon. Gosh, I'm looking forward to this so much. It smells so good. All right, so the usual reminder. When I do these, I pretty much fill how I want. I would recommend that you go by the instructions, especially if you're like a first-time ration user. But I will say this, need more water. I will say this, with rice, pasta beans, you're going to have to add more water than what you think, because it does take up all the water, like all of that water. And I can tell that right now with the amount of rice, oh dude, you know what? I might have hit this about perfect. I might have hit that about perfect. It might look a little soupy now. I'm just trying to stir everything, make sure everything is well combined. Make sure that we're making sauce and not leaving pockets. I think we might be okay right now. So rice sucks up a ton of water, and you see how kind of soupy this is? I think that's gonna tighten quite effectively. And I guess on our graduated cylinder, oh, I'm back in high school. No, so our graduated ruler, I think we're, I still can't say it, ruler. I think we actually probably added about the amount of water that they recommend. I have to check this because that rice, there's a lot of rice in here and it's gonna suck it up. It's gonna suck it up. And for like mole, I don't want it to be very runny either. I want it to be a little thicker. At least that's how I view mole, but I think that this is about perfect. So go by the instructions, and then once you do this a few times, you will learn intuitively how to do it. I mean, I've been doing this, literally hundreds of videos and hundreds more rations on the trail. So that's experience talking a little bit, but go by the instructions, and when you get comfortable, you'll kind of know why I don't always go by the instructions. That zipper is giving me a little bit of, okay, so we've got it zipped up there. So I'm gonna leave this set, and then we'll check on it a little later, and then we'll bring it and we'll start eating. So our chicken mole should be good to go by now. As you can see, it definitely tightened up a lot. There is a little bit of watery in there, but not too much. So we'll have a little bit of saucy goodness. Yeah, still a little bit in the pouch, but I think this displays the point pretty well. Just get over there, pouch. You're good. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty decent. I'm looking forward to this a lot. Let's just dive right in. Diving right in. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about, Heather's Choice. Yes. Okay. Flavor. Flavor. Goodness. It's not going to beat your mama's mole, all right? But, man. Okay. Rice, done up great. You don't feel like you're just eating rice, which is awesome. The chicken is so like shredded and good. It's like every bite feels like so much chicken in it, which is awesome. It is spicy, okay? There are some of you out there that I know in the comments have said, yeah, I can't do spicy. If you cannot do spicy, don't eat this. It's not like, for me, it's it's not very spicy, but I could see how this would blow some people's pants off. It's a lingering spice too. Oh, God, Heather, you did this so good. I'm amazed at this. All right. Back to some tasting points. There is the cocoa, so you do get a little bit of that chocolatey, but it's not sweet, it's not overbearing. Like I've had some moles that do get a little sweet for my taste, but this isn't. This is like, so you get a little bit of that cocoa, that adobo, the chipotle, man. That's fantastic. It is literally fantastic. I will say this though. If I had only one small gripe, and it's not a gripe for me, it's really a gripe for some of you. This would be too spicy for quite a few people. Like, no hot sauce required. It's got such a good rolling spice. It is so pleasurable to eat because, okay, here's the thing. In the Midwest, especially in like American food, we will de-spice things like crazy because there are so many people out there, because America is so mixed with different cultures and different heritages, and you know, this person came from this region, this person came from this country, this person came from, you know, they're native to America, you know, these are, you know, whatever. Tastes vary. But in America, especially in the Midwest, there has been such an anthropomorphizing sort of like blob of, we have to make things almost universally acceptable. And one of the ways that usually is, in quotations, achieved, because I don't think it's good for people to just, you know, bastardize specific cultural food, because you never get used to it. But one of the ways we see that sort of sucked out is sucking out the spiciness out of foods. You know, there are some Indian dishes that will blow your doors off. All right, there are some Hispanic dishes that will blow your doors off. There's some Asian cuisine that will blow your flippin' doors off, man. And that's, you know, sometimes you have to experience that. But if you don't experience any sort of spice aside from like black pepper, you're never going to acclimate. But I get it, because some people just can't take it, and I totally understand. But that would be my only gripe. This is great for somebody like me who's adventurous with food, who loves spice, who loves flavor, who just wants to be kicked in the seat of the pants with something that I wasn't expecting. Because freeze-dried food, I am never expecting to get kicked in the pants with flavor. This one did it. This is awesome. I want to buy stock in Heather's Choice now just for chicken mole, because it's awesome. It's a great experience. But yeah, for the vast majority of people, they probably will eat this and say, and no, can't do it. Can't do it. I would never do it, but I do just kind of want to shake just a tiny, tiny pinch of salt on this though. Oh man. I'm nuts anyway, but it is so good. And I was afraid that it was going to be like inundated with rice, but there's so much chicken in here. The sauce is good. I mean, this is exactly the way I like it. I like to see just that little bit of pool of sauce. It's, you know, still a little drippy. This is, I'm sorry. I'm rambling now. Heather's Choice chicken mole though. If you like spice, if you like flavor, try this one out. 100%, I don't think you would be disappointed. And in the comments below, let me know if you've tried this, and let me know what your reaction was to it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Am I insane? You are talking to one guy who actually really liked the chicken tomato feta MRE, which apparently not like anybody like. I literally got comments on that video that said, well, this tastes like cat food. And then I want to retort back, why are you eating cat food? Oh man, fantastic meal though. Definitely a, 2 thumbs up, must try. That's actually one of the very few that I've really wanted like everybody to try. So anyway, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Also, leave me suggestions for new videos. I mean, I constantly have ideas, but I'd love to hear from you. You know, you guys are the supporters of the channel. You guys are the people that watch it. I'm not watching my own videos. I just produce them and throw them out there for you to eviscerate me for. But yeah, let me know what you thought. If you'd like to send anything in, the P.O. box is down below. Patreon's down below if you'd like to support the channel. And then like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.